You know, something just isn't sitting right.
That's probably that moldy sandwich you took from the fridge. Why have you been keeping that there anyways?
I'm trying to accidentally create the next antibiotic. I'm gonna call it Arthurcillin. But anyways, food poisoning aside, I can't stop thinking about that crime scene with the vampire victim.
Yeah, something's odd about that whole situation. Especially now that we know that Brad and Chad's funeral home is right next door. I've heard rumors about them. Apparently some nefarious things have been happening.
Do you think it could be connected?
Only one way to find out.
Undercover operation!
I'll get the night vision goggles.
I'll go rent Ocean's 11. I haven't seen the first 10 movies, but I think I'll be able to follow along.
Let's do some light recon. I'm gonna look them up on the internet. Arthur, put that CD in the disk drive.
100 free hours of America Online.
Aw man, someone's on the phone.
You still have a dial-up connection?
Sam, are you on the phone?
Yeah, I'm talking to someone about the extended warranty on my broom.
Well, hang it up. We're trying to use the internet. Alright, just gonna type into this search bar.
What's Facebook? Is that like a paranormal social network?
No, it was a typo. My hands kind of phased through the keyboard at the end. Oh look, they have an advertisement. At Brad and Chad's funeral home, we cater to the most badass deaths. Isn't that right, Chad? That's right, Brad. Died trying to do a backflip on a razor scooter?
Brad and Chad's. Passed away after trying to break the world record for eating sour Skittles?
Brad and
Chad's.
At Brad and Chad's, we put the rad in funeral.
You're dying to meet us.
Do they have 2 taglines? And was Brad reading it off his hand?
Arthur, I think we both know that neither of them can read. Here's the plan, Arthur. We're gonna fake your death.
That seems a bit drastic.
You technically don't have to pay off any of your debts if everybody thinks you're dead.
Well, maybe I was a little bit hasty. I can get on board. Continue?
Next step, I'll call the funeral home and arrange a service for you.
You're not going in?
I can't.
Why not? Another restraining order?
Funeral homes have living rooms. And as you may have noticed, I don't currently fit those requirements.
Okay, then what's the next step?
Then we put you in a casket, send you in, and test my theory.
Which is?
I think that funeral home isn't cremating its deceased. I think they're transporting the bodies next door while they're still somewhat fresh and selling them as food to vampires.
Well, that would explain why they only do cremations. No one's gonna look at ashes and say, wait a minute, that's not Aunt Phyllis.
Precisely.
Wait, what if you're wrong about all this?
Well, then let's hope you like hot temperatures. It'll be like hell. Or Florida without Disney World, which I guess is kind of the same thing.
You don't have a contingency plan? I would burn to death.
I do have a contingency plan. One way that people end up as ghosts is if they have unfinished business. So, just do half a crossword puzzle or a Sudoku. Boom, unfinished business. Anyway, I'm not wrong. I have a feeling.
Just like you had a feeling that Space Jam 2 would be good?
Hey, that is a fun film that captures the magic of the first. Thank you so much. His body should be arriving shortly.
Wow, That was surprisingly good acting. You made me believe that I actually died and you were distraught.
Thank you. I actually went to Juilliard while I was still alive. It was for a campus tour. I didn't actually get accepted, but still.
So, do I just hop on the gurney?
Yup. Then I'll ring the doorbell and run. I told them that I couldn't bear to be there when they brought you in.
Aw, that's kinda sweet.
Acting, Arthur. You're not really dead.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Chad. The product is here.
All right, I'll bring it in.
I'll call the buyer. You get the urn ready. Just empty the vacuum cleaner in there. They won't notice the difference. Yeah, we have another one. Uh-huh. It'll be next door, just like your last delivery.
Holy shit. This is the crime scene. Calvin was right. Calvin! 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 They really are selling fresh corpses and dropping them off at Copenhagen's office.
Did you get a good look at who the buyer was?
No. I got so excited that I ran here to tell you that your hunch was correct.
God damn it, Arthur. Now what are we gonna do?
We could go back into the building.
We can't risk anyone seeing us. We're not technically supposed to be there, and we could spook the buyer if he sees us.
So now what do?
We do a stakeout. It's a regular stakeout, but I also bring a wooden stake in case the vampire shows up.
It's been 3 hours. I don't think he's gonna show.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's go inside and see if we can find any clues.
Huh. I didn't notice this before.
What, the mole on the back of your neck? Yeah, you might want to get that checked out. It's asymmetrical.
Not what I was referring to, but thanks for making me anxious.
Sorry.
This altar. There's a stack of books on it. That wasn't there last time we were here. And, oh my god. Is that the Necronomicon?
Let me see. No, we're good. This book here has 8 sides. It's the Octagonicon.
What's that for?
Summoning the ghosts of UFC fighters.
How do you get rid of those?
Usually by knockout or submission.
Are we 100% sure that this is the work of a vampire? I mean, there's a lot of occult-related books here.
I'm pretty sure. But in the off chance it's demons? Here, read up on this.
Hooked on Demonics.
It's a solid read. Wait, what are these? Okay, it's definitely a vampire. There's a bunch of those "We buy used diabetic test strip" signs in here.
Vampires put those up?
Oh yeah. Blood full of sugar on a stick? That shit is like fun dip for them.
What the hell happened to this place?
We could ask you the same question.
Clearly, I don't know. Hence why I asked in the first place.
You do have a point there.
Hey, I know you. You're Isaac Mendelson. That asshole running for governor who hates paranormal people.
You're damn right.
Well, in case you couldn't tell by the police tape, this is a crime scene.
I can see that.
What are you doing here anyways? Isn't this your opponent's office?
It was mine. I sublet it to Walter when I moved my office uptown.
Sounds awfully convenient. A crime at your opponent's campaign office that you just so happen to have access to? Mind if I ask where you've been for the past few days?
Not that it's any of your business, nor do I have to explain myself to a paranormal investigator, but I've been campaigning for the past 2 weeks. We don't even use this office. We were gonna let it sit empty until the lease ran out, until we decided to sublet it to Copenhagen.
A likely story.
I'm afraid I don't like your tone, Casper. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Fine. We'll head out. Fucking asshole.
What did you just say?
I said sorry for the hassle. Bye-bye, dickhead.
Well, Count, what do you have to report this time?
Nothing, sir. The plan is still going well.
Oh, then, how's life going?
Well, I missed my niece's bat mitzvah because my car was towed. The sign said no parking from 5 a.m. to 7 p.m., but the sun is already out by 5 a.m. How do they expect me to move it?
You know what? I don't really care that much. I was just being polite. I'm gonna go watch TV.
We're coming to you live outside of Brad and Chad's Radical Funeral Home, where the two titular funeral directors have been arrested for selling corpses. When asked for comment, the two responded, "Bruh."
Would you look at the time? I must get going.
Count? You said you were going to handle it.
Thank you for listening to episode 5 of Inspector. If you enjoy the show, please give us 5 stars on your favorite platform. And if you don't enjoy the show, you could still give us 5 stars. That'd be pretty cool. We have 2 more episodes left of this season, so stick around.